and Lee for breakfast. The Riverina's 11:52 Triple M.
After some really sad news across the Riverina overnight, we spoke to Tony Fitzgerald, the manager of the Kids Helpline, to talk about youth and dealing with their mental health.
First, can you let us know a little bit about what Kids Helpline does?
Yeah, sure. So Kids Helpline is a national 24-hour telephone and support service for children and young people aged 5 to 25. So, and young people can contact one of our counsellors for whatever reason it might be. We don't have a specific reason or purpose that young people need to feel like they need to reach out to a counsellor for support. Whatever they're feeling, whatever they're going through, we've got professional counsellors there ready to support them 24 hours a day.
If you're a parent of a young person, you say there, Kids Helpline from the ages of 5 up to 25, that there's a huge bracket. But if you're a parent of a young person who maybe thinks, oh, my kid's been a little bit off or quiet or just a little bit off, what can parents do? What do they need to look out for?
Well, it's really just looking out, for those those changes in behaviours, whether it's that they've become a little bit more withdrawn from their friendship group, or their school marks going down, or there's been a change in their sleeping or their eating, or it just, as you said, if they just notice there's something a little bit off. The first and foremost, the most important thing that a parent can do is just be available to listen to their child and provide that space for them to talk. Young people constantly tell us that they just want someone to listen to them, and that's why they call us. The first thing a counsellor will do when we're speaking to a young person on the phone is actually just sit there and listen to them, and then start the conversation about what they might want to do. So I think that's the most important thing. I think the other thing is that parents can, and we've seen this more and more, which is really positive. Sometimes parents don't know what to do, so they will encourage their child to get in contact with Kids Helpline or a service like Kids Helpline, which is really the first positive step in reaching out and in getting help for whatever it might be. Is really that help seeking, reaching out to either a trusted adult or a service that can provide that support.
Yeah, as a parent, I'm the first to say that I frequently don't know what to do, and to have something like your service is just amazing. If kids do want to get in touch with Kids Helpline, obviously these days it's not just about the phone chat. They can also go online.
Yeah, so we have three main avenues for young people to reach out to us. One is via the phone service, and that's 1-800-551-800. We also have a web chat service, and that has increased in popularity over the last 5 years with the emergence of digital help seeking. So, and that's just being able to jump online and have a two-way chat with a counsellor via a text chat medium. And a lot of young people we find have a strong preference towards that because it's a little more discreet, it's a little more anonymous, and that kind of breaks down some of those barriers to help seeking, and they can open up a little bit more to the counsellor about what's going on for them. And we also have, believe it or not, we still do email counselling. The young people still using email to communicate, and that's where a young person can send us an email and a counsellor will respond to that email.
Have you guys seen an increase in young people reaching out, and is this a reflection of either A, more young people struggling, or B, more young people willing to reach out and request that help?
I think it's probably a combination of the two, and certainly over the last 12 months, with everything that's happened with COVID, we've seen very significant increases in demand and young people reaching out to us. Some months last year we had 50-60% increase in young people attempting to access the service. And we've also seen increases in, those contacts around mental health and particularly around suicide as well over the last 6 months. So I think there's been greater awareness, but also young people are finding it tough at the moment. And we really see it as a positive that more and more young people are reaching out for that support and are getting in contact with our counsellors, because we can then help them figure out what's going on and try and get them to the support that they need.
And I think that that's the other big thing is that the help is available, the help is there, and it's just a matter of reaching out for it. And I'm sure that there will be a lot of people in the community who will be struggling today and through this week. Kids Helpline is a great resource, 1800 55 1800 over the phone.
And if anybody does feel that they do need support and they're outside of that 5 to 25 age bracket, of course, Lifeline 13, 11, 14 are available 24 hours a day for support, and Beyond Blue is 1300 22 46 36. Tony Fitzgerald, the Kids Helpline Manager, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thanks, guys, and all the best.
Poppy and Lee for breakfast. The Riverina's 1152 Triple M.
The Rotary Book Fair is back this weekend. We caught up with Graham Russell from Wagga Wagga Rotary Club to find out all about it.
The book fair is back this weekend, and for anybody that likes a little bit of reading, we've got one or two books there for them to read.
You say that very tongue-in-cheek because it is massive, the number of books that you have got. Give us an idea of how much you have there.
Well, perhaps the best way to do that is to say that it's delivered by one of Crouch's semi-trailers.
Wow!
And by the time we put them out on tables, we basically fill the Kiamba Smith Hall.
Wow!
It is.
So there is no shortage of books for anybody that wants to read. And one of the most beautiful things that I like about the book fair is when you go into the children's section, it is just full of happy little kids sitting around while mum's going through getting what she wants. And it's just a really nice feeling. And that goes right through the whole thing. One of the highlights to me is the fact that people go every year, they see their friends, they find what they're looking for, and I hope and I think everybody leaves happy.
I'm sure they do. As a book lover, I'm never happier than when I've got a new stack of books. I've got about 20 to read at the moment, but I'll be down there on the weekend getting more. Now, this event is raising money for the Wagga Rotary Club. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the projects this event has supported in the past?
Well, usually what we do. There's places, organisations like Writing for Disabled, Northcott, Carrajong, Country Hope, and we support a couple of scholarships for students that need a little bit of a hand sometimes. I don't know. We've got a wide range of people that over the years has received something, and we don't run the book fair to raise money for any particular project. We run the book fair to raise money, and then the board goes through, because we do get requests, and there are certain things that we support all the time. And for some of the organisations that help us, they have charities too, and we make a donation to those organisations made out to their charities. So we don't always know just exactly what they are, but that helps everybody.
Yeah, Graham, talk to us about some of the books that we'll see down there. What sort of categories have we got? Is there anything that you've got more or less of? And you've also, it's not just books, there's some other bits and pieces down there as well.
Oh, yes, there's we get a lot of DVDs and CDs. We're taking a sample of those down. Sheet music, there's a bit of sheet music. That's basically what we cover. The main emphasis on the books, though.
Very good. Now, it gets underway from 8 a.m. on Saturday and then from 9 a.m. on Sunday at Kiamba Smith Hall in the showgrounds. $2 to get you in. Kids are free. And you've also got a great offer, so you don't have to necessarily pay per book. You've got your fill the bag offer. Tell us about that.
The best way to do it is to fill a bag for $50. The only difference, the only time that might change a little bit, we do have a little table there of books that might be of special interest. There might be a little bit of age on the books, but a special book. So we've just got a table there that they might be priced. They're priced differently, but filling a bag for for $50 is the best way to buy it. If you go in there and you come out with just a couple of books, just at the sales desk, it'll be probably $2 or $3, ranging up to perhaps $6. There's a sheet of paper there on the desk which gives our people and the customers an idea of what we might be asking, and it's no big drama because we're not actually there to sell books. We're there to raise money.
Fantastic. Getting underway, as Lee said, Saturday at 8 a.m. running through till 5, and on Sunday kicking off from 9 till 3 at Kiamba Smith Hall at the Wagga Showgrounds. Graham, thank you so much for your time this morning, and we'll see you down there for some books on the weekend.
Absolutely. Pleasure talking to you, and thank you for your support.
Terrible Joke Tuesday.
Your favourite time of the week, Poppy.
Well, here we are, back again.
We got here for another week.
Hooray!
Now, this is the time when we open up the lines 133353 for you to share with us those terrible jokes that you just can't get out of your head.
Yeah.
You need someone to laugh at them. That's what we do. You need someone to groan.
The ones that your family hates, the ones that your kids go, Dad or Mom.
Please don't tell that.
Yeah, don't tell that in front of my friends. It's embarrassing.
Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay, go for it.
Like, over the weekend, I was questioned about the theft of a cheese toastie.
Oh, no.
Man, they really grilled me.
Honestly, you would be the first person I'd come to.
That's right. And I should be.
Hey, Poppy.
Yes.
What's an owl's favourite band?
Oh, I think I know this, but you tell me anyway.
The Who.
Yeah, no, I was going to go with that. Yeah, no. I got it the first time. That's right. Yeah, no, that's good. Well, I was
Do I get a boom tish at least? Come on, where's my boom tish?
I don't know. I pressed the button. It does. Literally, the computer doesn't even want to give you a boom tish. Not even the computer thought you were worthy. I had to ask it twice.
Not even Danny the drummer in the corner.
No. Lee, why did Cinderella get kicked off the football team?
I don't know. Why did Cinderella get kicked off the football team?
She kept running away from the ball.
I didn't know why Cinderella got kicked off the football
Now
team.
you know now.
133353 to get involved. Probably, I don't know if you know this, but I really don't like hippopotamuses.
Are they hippopotami?
I guess you could say I'm hypocritical.
Oh, that was actually quite good. I liked that. But I'm pretty sure hippopotamuses. I'm pretty sure it's a hippopotami. Oh no, never mind.
133353.
Let's save me from myself.
Let's go to the phone. See if we can get a decent joke going around here. Triple M, good morning.
How you going, Lee?
Good. What do you got for us today, Coggo?
What do you call two men lying in a window?
Oh, Coggo, I don't know.
But Poppy's interested.
Kurt and Rod.
Oh, yes.
That was very good.
Very good.
And it's not what I expected.
9 News Riverina, bringing you tonight's news this morning.
The man with all the breaking news around the Riverina is Jack Ryan from 9 News. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Now, big news. There's a bit of a pub. There's been actually a few pubs changing hands over the last couple of weeks, and this one, the Duke of Kent.
That's right. Another watering hole has been snapped up, this time for $3.5 million.
That's pretty good.
Not bad, Vickies.
No, it's not bad, Vickies.
And that the licensee's staying on, I believe.
Yeah, licensee is staying on, but just
changing the
hands.
owners at the top.
Changing
Fair
hands.
enough.
Yeah, righto.
Political news as well. Michael McCormack going to run again at the next election.
That's right. Michael McCormack announced yesterday he'll be running for the seat of Riverina again, whilst also announcing government is currently rolling out $1 billion in investments for the Kapooka Blamey Barracks and Wagga RAF base alone, as well as $27 million in upgrades for Riverina roads.
That's a lot of money going into their bases.
Let's hope all of those 20. You're going to need more than $27 million to fix Dobney Avenue. You're going to need. It's my passion project. I'm really heart and soul in fixing Dobney Avenue because I have to drive down it almost every day.
Yeah. It affects Poppy, so that's why it's going to get.
I'll talk to Michael.
Yeah, we're catching up with Deputy Prime Minister Michael McCormack tomorrow morning. Actually, on the show.
Mick Mac.
Yeah.
Hey. Dobney Avenue, am I right?
Yeah, we get an extra couple of
You
mil.
know what? He'll
surely.
probably be like, me too. I get it.
All
Yeah.
27 million for that road.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
budget.
There's like maybe one or two other roads around Wagga that could probably do with some of that too, but mostly, let's go 20 million at Dobney and then 7 sort of scattered around.
Everywhere else.
Yeah, seems about right.
A bit of wild weather on the way as well.
That's right. Riverina residents have been warned to be prepared for severe storm activity today. So the Bureau of Meteorology has issued an alert for thunderstorms with possible hail. So make sure you pack your brollies today.
Well, the hill's disappeared. Usually we can see the hill out the window
wow.
behind
Yeah,
us,
it has.
and that's how I know if it's raining or not, because the hill disappears, or if it's really foggy.
Been a bit of rain around the Riverina as well, just looking at the rainfalls overnight. So, make sure you do batten down the hatches. Jack, we'll catch up with you tonight, 5:30, 9 News Riverina. Thank you for your time.
Poppy and Lee for breakfast. The Riverina's 11:52 Triple M.